those who have served and are serving our great country. Please welcome our special guest from the Royal Canadian Legion, Steve Cole, Lieutenant Colonel retired.
Flanders Fields, the poppies blow, between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky, the larks with bravely singing fly, scarce heard amid the guns below.
The Army night, short days ago, we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow. Loved, nor loved, and now we lie in Flanders Fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you from failing hands we throw. The torch, be yours so hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies blow or Flanders Fields.
Thank you, Colonel Kate. After the last one's plays, can we all observe a moment of silence? They shall forego as the feet that are left. Age shall not weary them, nor years together. And in the morning we will remember them. Thank you, everyone. Now on to the game. May I please have the captains of the game, declaring the Toros and Toros team captain, join us on center ice. And join your CMHA Toros president, Don Matthews, for service. no puck drop. Guys, we're going to pretend that the center's right here. Thank you, everyone. We're going to have our special guest just turn quickly, and we are going to have a quick photo.
Welcome to some Wednesday night hockey for the under 10 AA Toros. They're going to take on the Peterborough Petes, coming off a 2-game win streak after defeating Belleville in 2 more games. They beat Belleville in all 4 of their games, but now they turn their attention to the Peterborough Petes. Logan Poirier will be in goal for the Toros, and Young is at the other end for Peterborough as we start things off. New captain for the under 10 AA, Declan Jackman, as that goes behind the goal. Here comes a chance to set this up in front. Goes back here to the line. Kept in there by Schoutner. Trying to get around the defender on that left side. Taken away by the Toros out of their own end. Here comes a chance to flip it out through center by Young as he puts it down the ice. Kenny Young goes off on a change as he dumps that behind the goal. Trying to put pressure on his man. There's a chance. Here comes a chance for 2-on-1. They're getting up here with Brown. Here comes a pass to him. Brown comes up over the line. Gonna look for a shot on that good block on the way through. Logan Bondi with a chance to clear it out. Gets kept in by Peterborough right on goal. And gets stopped by Poirier. And didn't know what he was going to do with it. Decided to steer it off to the side. Here comes a chance. Ducey shot. Stopped there by Poirier as he stops Ducey's shot. Another chance to get it out here for Haberling. He had his man on him. Can't get it out. Kept in there from the line by Ducey as he puts it behind the goal. There's a collision there. Toros are getting the first penalty, and it's going to go to Stevenson in behind the net. As that shot hit the side of the goal, the Toros will touch it up, and Peterborough goes to the first power play. Face-off is off to the right of Poirier, who gets set in the Toros goal. Once we get everything figured out, we have to get the time up on the clock, and there it is. Now we're ready to start play. Peterborough start out their power play. Looking for a shot on net. Good block on the way through as he looks to get it out, and back up the other way comes Tyson Crabb as he dumps that in. Up through center. Over the stick. Trying to get to the man to the front of the goal, and that goes wide. Picked up behind the goal. Tries to bounce it out in front. Hit the side of the net. Crabb is coming after it on the other side. Crabb will fire it out. Not out of the zone. Good block on the way through. Kenny Young tried to get here before Miller does. As that goes down the ice, it's going to be no icing as Stevenson's in the box. From behind the goal. Trying to steer it away for a short-handed opportunity. It's a chance to come up here, up over the line for Clark. Clark is going for the shot. Here's a right pad stop there by Poirier. Stays loose there in the slot and backhanded wide. Another chance to throw it to the goal. That goes behind the net. It's a chance now for Clark to get away from the defender. Good sweep away. Toros come back with 2 the other way and a 2-and-2 short-handed rush. Trying to get around the defender was Jack Courier. Turned over to Peterborough as they started out of their own end with Clark. Got to get around CJ Howard. The pass was in the feet of McGrath, and it comes in offside. It's Spencer Riggs who's in the box, number 44. My apologies, I had number 11 for the penalty, but it is Riggs who's in the box. Here comes a chance. Walking in, shot! That goes over the right pad. From behind the net, Ray tried to get that. It goes back to the line. So it is Spencer Riggs who's in the box right now. He's got the first penalty here of the game. Here comes a chance for Peterborough out of their own end. Trying to get around. Good job here by Wenzelbach to try and stick to his man. Walking in on his own. Stopped there by Poirier. And he gets enough of his glove on it. He's trying to find it. And he's going to find it somewhere in his equipment. for a face-off. Face-off is coming off to the left of the Toros end. It's going to be Wolf who's going to take this draw. 5 seconds before Spencer Riggs is spring from the box. Wolf wins the draw. Quick shot on net. Poirier's trying to find it, and he's going to pounce on it for another face-off. That does it for the penalty now to Spencer Riggs as he gets sprung from the penalty box area. Has to get some help over there to get the door open. Now we're ready to go. Wolf is going to take this draw here deep in the Toros end. Over here to the side, trying to get it out. Got kept in there by Ducey. Ducey kept that in again as he puts us behind the net. Spencer Riggs collides with his man behind the goal. Trying to keep this in here at the line, pushed behind the net. Riggs is coming over here to the other side to try and get it up here for Patrick Haberling. Right to the front of the goal, nobody there to tip. Here comes Liam Stevenson after that. Uses it off the boards to knock that out at center. Ducey picks it up. That hit a stick as they bring it in. Here comes a chance for a 2-on-1. Shot on goal is blocked away by Poirier behind the net. Peterborough with the first little bit of pressure. They've had a couple of shots here in the game. Toros have yet to test Young in the Peterborough goal as that goes down the ice. And we'll get our first icing call of the game. Key face-off off to the left of the goal. Here comes Miller to keep that in. Put it in behind the net. Looking at it front for a pass. It gets taken away by Declan Jackman. Jackman tried to get it out on the boards. It's going to try and stay alive. Tipped out. Good opportunity here to try and get this out of their own end. As that gets tipped into the zone. Racing after this was Nolte off to the side behind the net. Liam Nolte tried to get that out in front of the goal. He's getting double teamed behind the net. So it comes behind the goal as they try and set things up. Around the boards, here comes Peterborough out of their own and going to get stripped of it. This could lead to a shot on net. There's the first save for Young as he makes that stop and holds on. Face-off was coming off to the left, trying to get it back here for Declan Jackman. Going for the shot. Nice block on the way through, but it's still in the zone, and Courier tried to dig at it. He bounces one on goal, and Young is going to hold on to it. Face-off here is right on goal and scooped up again and held on to in the crease area. Face-off again was off to the left as it goes behind the net. Wenzel back tries to win that battle. Comes around the boards here as they started out. Trying to get around Declan Jackman. Jackman hit him up just enough for it to go offside. Ray wins that draw. Bondi tried to get it up. Braden Ray got that away from center. Trying to get this out of his own end on a backhand. Got it out through center ice. Trying to keep this alive. There was Haberling in the zone. Getting some help with C.J. Howard. Trying to put it in the zone. Up through center they come. Let out and brought in by Wolf. As Wolf goes for the shot, it's going to get stopped by Poirier, and it's not going to make its way through his equipment as he holds on to it. Face-off is won by Wolf. Back to the line. Looks for a shot through screen. It's still loose here, trying to find it. It's still loose. Good block on the way through. And another big stop there by Poirier. It's in behind him. Everybody's trying to dig away at it. And Logan Poirier somehow is able to keep that puck out after a key save from the slot area. South is off to his right. Turn around. Can't get it through. Still loose. Try to get it back here to the line for Ducey. His shot will get blocked. Here comes the chance. They've got Nolte going up here on his own. Liam Nolte, the pass was too far for him, so he's got to show off some speed to go off to the corner. From behind the net, looking at it front for a pass. It's Peterborough to start this out of their own end. Trying to get around the defender of Liam Stevenson, who stood him up. That's out through center. Here comes a chance to move it over here to the side for Ducey. Ducey is up through center ice, and away they come in. Looking for a shot on net. It's going to roll right in and get covered up by Poirier. Face-off is coming off now to the left of Poirier as they try and win it. Looking for the shot on net, and it's in some feet area. Turnaround shot. That's going to go out and down the ice, and that will go for icing. Face-off is coming off now to the left of the goal. Trying to win it back here to the line. Some good moves there by Martin, but finally lost it. Martin trying to get this back again. Had some help in behind him. As we approach 2 minutes left to go here in period number one. Wenzel back putting on some great pressure here to try and throw it on goal, and that gets knocked away by Peterborough, but it stays in the zone. Trying to get around Spencer Ricks for an opportunity. He's coming in. All the way down the line is Brown. He'll lose it before he could get it across. Wenzel back up here on the draw. Picked up here by Butchner. Butchner a shot. Good block on the way through. Butchner gets it again, and that gets blocked. Another turnaround shot. That goes high and wide and over the goal. Wenzel back is over here to try and get it out. Captain here just gets it over the line and poked the rest of the way by Mason Bonello down the ice. And it just has enough to cross the line for icing. Braden Ray is off there in that corner, putting it behind the net for Bondi. Bondi trying to dig that puck out of the zone. This is going to come away at center as they're trying to clear this puck away, and that is Haberling trying to come up through center, and here comes a chance for Wolf, a shot, and it gets stopped there by Poirier as he holds on to it. Face-off now was off to the left of the Toros goal. Trying to get it back to the line against Ducey. Crab tried to get it out, and they tip it away. Here comes a chance now for Crab as he brings it in. Pass for Nolte was over his stick as it goes behind the net. Coming around the boards, he picks that one off. Nolte couldn't do anything with it as he tries to keep it alive. It's right in front. Here comes a chance for a shot. That gets blocked on the way through. Another one backhand as Crab couldn't get it to the net. Captain here from the line by C.J. Howard. Thrown on goal. Kicked aside as it goes behind the goal. Wrapped around the net. Chance to move this back to the line again for C.J. Howard. Howard's trying to keep it alive here in the offensive end. Crab was behind him as they try and send one to the net. Crab will chip it in behind the goal. Gets taken away again behind the net. Around it goes. Chance to keep that in. That is cleared out, and here comes a chance back up the other way. Taken away by the Toros as they flip it out through center. It's up here for Clark as he comes in. Clark can't shoot. Getting around Howard for another opportunity. Thrown on net and just out of the reach. That does it for a scoreless period number one. Peterborough had a power play in that period. Logan Poirier came up with some key saves and keeps us at 0-0. Face off to kick off period number two from the Rickard Arena on this Remembrance Day game. Here comes a chance for Jack Courier. Courier shot, it hit a stick and went wide. Trying to jam this out in front. Taking it behind the goal. He'll take it from behind the net as he'll get some help with Wenzel back on the other side. Clearing this up through center here for Peterborough. They try and get around Riggs, and they do. This leads to a 2-on-1. They've got a man going to the front of the goal, right to the net, and he collides with the post and takes the net off the moorings. Face off here was from center, trying to dump this in. It goes off to the corner. Here comes a chance for Butchner. Can't get through. And now it's Martin who couldn't get through. Tipped off the boards and out. Back into the Peterborough end goes Miller after the puck. Around the boards it goes. Chance for a pass. Over the stick. Here comes Martin. Martin's going to race after this puck and get to it first. And he tries to get around a man. That goes bouncing in wide. From behind the goal now. Toe scooped that up. Look at his skate from their own end. He's getting tangled up here on the other side against Ray. Nolte tried to knock it off the stick. And Nolte will slide this in. Young's going to make that save. He doesn't know where it is. And he's going to cover it. I thought he was going to cover it up, but decided to play it away. That might be dangerous. There's a shot. And Young this time will hang on to it after making a key save. Face-off was off to the left of the goal. Here comes a chance. Robertson's on his own. Get a chance for a breakaway. And just great stop there by Logan Poirier. Flashing a little bit of leather on a Wednesday night. Face-off is one off to the right side. Around the boards it goes. Trying to get this out of their own end from the face-off circle. That's Nolte coming after it. Trying to get it out. It could not do it. Here comes a chance. A shot on net that gets blocked. A turnaround shot that gets fired wide. Nolte trying to get here on the other side. Backhands it out. All the way down into the corner. From behind the goal, he's going to pick this up. Chance to move it out. Robinson is going to get to this puck first and try and shoot it on goal. It goes high and wide over the glove hand of Poirier. Trying to get this back in front. Chance to backhand it away for Bonello. Another chance to get it out. Couple whacks away at it. And they try and fire it out of their own end. And it goes up and out of play. Face-off was coming just outside of the Peterborough blue line. Dumped in. Here comes a chance to race after it. A shot on net is going to go in and get covered up there by Poirier. Face-off is coming off to his right now as they try and backhand this out. That got kept in here from the line. Still loose here from the side to try and get it out. Got kept in here from the blue line. Now a chance to skate with it. He'll tip it away and back comes Clark after that. Clark around the boards it goes here for McGrath over his stick. McGrath is going to come with it now. Getting up here with a man that gets knocked down. McGrath. Looking back here to the blue line. He's going to get tipped by him and out. Scooping it up here is Clark from his own end. That pass was almost picked up by Wenzelback. Rolled on net, and that goes for icing. Face-off now is off to the right of the goal. Trying to move it out of his own end. Here comes Martin, who's going to lose it at center. Martin's drop pass was over here to the side as that goes down the ice, back to the corner. Miller's got to hustle after that. So he goes behind the net and overskates it. Here comes a chance. Butchner with a chance to get this out of their own end. Coming up through center with Martin. Zavitz is at the line as well. Zavitz and Miller playing defense. Back there for Miller. His shot is going wide. Poirier couldn't get a stick on it. Here comes Zavitz coming in from the line as he puts it behind the net. Trying to get this back here to the blue line again. That gets knocked down. They're looking at it front. Trying to get to this loose puck. They'll skate away with it with Declan Jackman dumping it away at center. Miller had that. Still loose here from center. Here comes Martin. Martin. Good way play to get around. Jackman throws it up in front. Poirier's there. They're bouncing away at it. Butchner was in front. And Poirier's able to hold on to it. Face-off was off to the right of the Toros end. Trying to put this around the boards and out. Here comes a chance back up the other way they come. Good moves there by Kenny Young, then finally loses it. From behind the net. Good pressure again here by Young behind the goal. Nolte's trying to help as well. Here comes Robinson. Robinson from his own end was started out. Starting a 3-on-2 for Peterborough. Robinson comes up over the line. Throwing one on goal, and that gets covered up again by Poirier. Face-off now is off to the right of the goal. Gonna look to shoot this through screen area. Bounced on net and covered up by Poirier. Wolf now to take the draw. Deep in the Toros end. Chance to clear this out. A quick shot from the slot area is just a little dribbler on net and gets covered up by Poirier. Face-off was off to his left. Here comes a chance to shoot it. Might have hit a stick and went in wide. From behind the goal. They tried to bounce it in from the side and that didn't work. They get a chance to clear it out. Not out. Shot. Right pad stopped there by Poirier. It's still loose from the side and now it's going to get fired around the boards and trying to catch up to it. You can't backhand it out as it rolls in. And again gets covered up by Poirier. Face-off is coming off to his right now. Trying to win that draw. Tipped away. It's right there in the slot area. Kept in again there by Peterborough. Now swept out. Trying to race after it. That's Bonello trying to show off some speed. Bonello trying to send one to the net and couldn't get there. Right in front, and Young's got it. Young was able to get a stick on it and cover it up in the crease. Courier now to take the draw for Bonello. Overskates it at first and now picks it up. Here comes McGrath out of his own end. McGrath was hit into the boards against Spencer Riggs as it goes behind the goal. Looking at it front here for a pass. It's taken away as they try and get it out. From their own end, it goes for the lead pass and picked up here by Bonello in his own end. Bonello slaps that behind the goal. It's going to be a race for the loose puck as Courier tried to get to it. Courier is over here to the side trying to bump him off the puck. Kept alive there and back into the corner. Courier tried to throw it up in front there for Haverling. Read well by Peterborough and dumped it. Not out. Now it hopped over the stick. Here comes a chance back up the other way. In here for McGrath, offside. Face-off now is just outside the blue line. Trying to win that draw against Logan Bondi. Around the boards it goes, that's out. Coming back into the Peterborough end. Scooped up here by Miller in his own end. Following him back there is Ray. Trying to get that puck off his stick. Taken away by Peterborough. Butchner is in there behind the net. They're digging away at it and finally comes free for the Petes. It's right at the side of the net. Going for the wraparound this time. Young had the right pad up against the post. Haberling racing after the puck to try and keep it alive. Declan Jackman's got a hustle now. He's got Martin on him as he takes it behind the net. Fires a pass up through center. Can't get it out. Kept alive by Martin. And now finally gets free at center ice. Miller picks that up. He's got Bondi on him as that goes back into the Toros end. Another chance to clear. Kept in. The shot is fanned on but goes right to the slot area though. Turnaround shot. Stopped by Poirier with a blocker hand as that goes behind the net. Another quick shot. Martin tries one. That's not going to get through. Another one. That goes wide of the net. Peterborough cranking up the pressure to try and get on the board first. Shot to the goal. Knocked down and fired out by... Not out. Good job here to keep it in. And fires it on net. And Poirier is going to kill off this Peterborough pressure and just hold on to it. Wolf now to take this draw deep into the Toros end. Off to his right. Here comes a chance to shoot the screen. Poirier sees it and hangs on to it. Wolf now to take the draw deep in the Toros end. Trying to backhand it out. Can't get out of the zone. Stays alive. A shot on net is right pad stopped there by Poirier. Face-off was off to the right. One there by Peterborough. Off here to the side. Going to look for a shot through a screen. Going behind the net. Hard around the boards against Crab. Back in behind the goal. A chance to clear it out. Got up here for Kenny Young as they try and get it out of their own end from center. Backhanded to the net. Taken away. Spencer Riggs was tangled up as he couldn't get his stick on it. Another chance to clear it. That's right here on the wall. Thrown to the net and stopped by Poirier again. Face-off is off to his right. Big win by Peterborough. Back to the line. Did his job to hold that line. Throws it to the goal. It's a Toro player that gets it now. Starting it up through center. Gonna look to move it over here to the side. Hits Bonello now. That was an offside, but they called it good. So the Toros were good there. Over the stick of McGrath. Stevenson has to hustle after this. Liam Stevenson from behind the net will start it out. Comes around the boards. Looks to backhand it out of his own end. Looking for the lead pass for Bonello. Bonello's got to hustle after this. Mason Bonello gets it now. Off to the side. Trying to put pressure on his man. McGrath with a pass. Over here for Clark. Clark has got to get around Riggs for the opportunity. Clark is shot. Stopped by Poirier with a blocker hand. And the Toros will clear it out of danger. Kept in though from the line by Robinson and now cleared out. Trying to race after the puck here in the Peterborough end. As that was Courier gets bumped down. Clark from his own end will lead it in as he comes up over the line with a pass. Looking to hit his man as that goes off to the corner. Around the boards it goes here for a chance to go behind the net. Ray trying to dig that puck out of the zone. Kept in here from the line as they try and dump it out. That gets brought in offside. Butchner now to take the draw. Against Ray as they get that puck, trying to backhand it away. Looking for a pass up through center was Haberling to get it out of his own end. Kept alive. Martin is going to the front of the net for Peterborough. Here comes the shot. That goes over the stick and wide. Another chance to clear it out. That'll go down the ice. And it'll go for icing. Face-off is coming off now to the right of the Toros end. Chance to win this draw as it's deep in the Toros zone. Martin will take it for Peterborough as they try and throw into the front of the net. That's scooped up again by Martin, who can't shoot it. So it goes behind the net instead. They're going to look for Martin out in front here to jam it in from the side. Great stop there by Poirier in close. Toros try to get it out of their own end again. Here from center, they're trying to dump it in, and that's going to go off to the side. That's over here now for Zavitz. Zavitz's lead pass is up through center. They try and bring it in. Looking to shoot that. Stopped there by Poirier, who corrals it and holds on. Face-off was now off to the side. Trying to get this from behind the net. Wrapped around the boards. He's coming up through center with a chance to pass. It's up over the line. Trying to race after that loose puck. It comes up over the blue line. Picked up again here by Peterborough as they try and bring it in. Trying to get around the defender here. That's rolled in on net and covered up there by Poirier. Face-off is won by Peterborough again. Can't send one to the goal. So it gets put behind the net. Wrapped around as they try and get it out. Here comes a chance back up the other way. He's coming up through center and dumps it into the corner. From behind the net. Putting it in behind the goal now is Courier. Looking for the wraparound. Trying to jam it in from the side, and Young is right there to stop it. Braden Ray now to take this draw just off to the right of the Peterborough end. It goes back to the blue line now. Over the stick. That was a great chance for Stevenson as they try and dump it back in. Looking for a lead pass up through center, went over the stick, and back in behind the net went Bonello after that. Or Spencer Riggs after that. Riggs trying to get it here to the side for a chance. It gets flipped out. Here comes Ray with a chance to tip it, and he will dump it up through center. Trying to put it up through the zone. It gets tipped into the Peterborough end. From behind the goal, they'll scoop it up. As they get a chance to skate with it, good pressure on there. A lead pass for McGrath. McGrath was over here to the side against Nolte, and here comes a chance. Cleared up. Here comes McGrath with a lead pass. That's going to roll in right on net and get covered up by Poirier. No, we did get a whistle. I thought he did cover it up, and he did just enough to get a whistle. Face-off now is off to the right of the Toros end. Trying to win this draw. Goes behind the net as they slap it around. Going behind the goal goes Declan Jackman after the puck. Trying to get it back here to the blue line for a pass. Going to get taken away as they try and dump it out. Rolled on net, stopped by Poirier with a right pass save. As it goes behind the goal again. Throwing it up in front, a shot. That's going to get knocked down. A shot on net, that's going to go in wide. They're going to try and get this from behind the goal again. Setting it up, trying to go back here to the blue line. There's a shot. That's a left pass stopped by Poirier. Gets it back to the blue line again. That shot, it's going right to the front of the net. It's the feet area to try and get that puck out. And they're finally going to get it. Martin's right in. And he gets stopped. Kept in, shot. That gets a stick and goes in wide. We're approaching the last minute of play. There's a shot. And another key save there. And the Toros go by Logan Poirier. Face-off was off to his left. Trying to shoot this through. Good block on the way through. Trying to come after that loose puck. It's going to roll right here for Bonello. Over the side against Wenzelback. Knocked down here from center as they put that back in the zone. Courier is going to try and get to that loose puck as they get it out. Dabrowski couldn't keep it in. as it went over him. One more chance for Peterborough, and that's Wolf. It's a 3-on-1. Wolf is going to come in with a shot. Getting enough of that was Poirier, as he got a tad of his glove on it and put it wide. Throwing it up in front, taken away by the Toros. A flip up through center, trying to get his way through. He's in its feet area and couldn't do anything with the puck. Through center, trying to knock it off the stick. We have 15 seconds left to go here in period number 2. It goes behind the net. A chance to pick this up from his own end. Mason Bonello tried to go after his man. As they're starting this in, that's going to get knocked down, and there goes the buzzer for period number 2. We've been unfortunately run low on my batteries for the camera, so I'm going to do my best to get this third period here on video for my phone as we start off period number 3 and a 0-0 tie. Knocked down here by Stevenson in his own end. Knocked down and up through center. Trying to get up through the zone, and it's offside. Off was won again by the Toros at the offensive end. That was Rich trying to get to it. Another chance here to try and come in for Peterborough. Clark has control of it. Trying to get it around Stevenson. Here comes a shot. Right pad stopped there by Poirier, and he'll hold on. Face off again. Will come off to his right or off to his left, sorry, in the Toros end. Reed is going to take this draw for Peterborough versus Ray. And the Toros win the draw. Trying to get it out of their own end. Got kept in by Ducey. Ducey's shot is blocked as it's another chance to clear it out. That goes over Ducey's stick. And leads to a chance here for C.J. Howard up over the line. Behind the net it goes. C.J. Howard following the puck. Takes a hit him behind the goal. Trying to get this out. It's going to get kept in though by Sigarius. That shot is knocked down. Kenny Young tried to get it over there to the side. Coming up through center, they're going to bring it in. They're going to get around Declan Jackman for a chance. They've got Clark going to the front of the goal and can't stuff it in against the side as Poirier made that save and cleared down the ice. It's going to go right into Young, who makes that stop. And Young is going to play it off. Put it in behind the goal for Robinson. Peterborough starts this front center. Trying to get around the defender as he brings it in for Clark. Clark, shot! Stopped by Poirier, got his blocker on it. From behind the goal went Declan Jackman. Wins it back. Tried to get it out of his own end. Kept up here again by Peterborough. Not out. Good job. Yeah, it did come out. Just over the line, and Clark brought it back in offside. Face-off was coming just outside of the line. Won by Peterborough as they try and dump it in. It's into the Toros end against Declan Jackman. They got a man going to the front of the goal. Taken away again by Jackman, trying to get it out. Couple whacks away at that. Kept alive by Peterborough, looking for the shot. Taken away by Winzelback. And he tried to get it out, and now it comes free. Winzelback's going to try and race after the puck and get there first, but couldn't do it. Trying to get some help with Bonello behind the net. Peterborough had control of it. They're looking out in front here for a pass. That's Bonello who puts it behind the goal. Wrapped around the right side here. They try and get it back to the line for Howard. And it's coming around the other side. This is going to be Martin with a chance to clear it. Dabrowski had none of that. Good job by Ethan Dabrowski to keep that in. Around the boards, a chance to clear it out. C.J. Howard tried to keep it alive. But he does. Keep it in the Peterborough end. Comes a Reyes shot. And he didn't get through. Braden Reyes on the rebound. Couldn't stuff it in from the side. Toros get it from the line. As off the bench, put it off to the corner. Fired out. C.J. Howard here from center. Ray was coming after it as well. That goes over the stick of Bondi. From center, Dabrowski tried to dump it in. Here comes the chance for Peterborough. Some nice moves. He's on his own. Blocker save there by Poirier. And once again, he's going to hold on to it. There is a Peterborough penalty as well as Martin goes to the box. We're going to get a face-off in the Toros end. That's Peterborough. They're going to change up some defenders. Actually, we're going to the other end. Now it's going to be a Toros power play. be Kenny Young to take the draw here to start off this power play for the Toros. Face-off was just off to the left of the Peterborough end to start off the power play. Once again, I'm doing some improvising here for this third period during the game on my phone as all of my batteries have gone low, so I wasn't able to get it on my camera for the third period. So improvising here with the phone. Wolf takes it behind the net, wrapped around the boards. Here comes Crab, takes a Crab out of his own end. Crab going for the pass, that's going over the stick, back into the corner, and going for icing. Not what the Toros wanted to start off their power play. Face-off was coming off to the left. Ducey tried to put that behind the net. It comes around the boards. Declan Jackman racing after that. Jackman from behind the net. Chance to get it out of his own end with a lead pass. It was up through center that gets knocked down. Back in behind the net it goes, and Stevenson scoops it up. Coming around the boards. Here comes the chance now. From up out of their own end by Courier. Here comes a chance for Bonello. Bonello's going to try and get to this puck first. Bonello shot! Stopped there by Young, and he'll hold on to it. Face-off was off to his right. Ray tries to win the draw. He tried to get it back there for C.J. Howard. Howard tried to keep it alive. It's a chance now to come in. That is Brown trying to get around C.J. Howard. Pick it out the stick. Good job here. Here comes the chance. It's Ray on his own again. But out came Martin out of the box. That was perfect timing for Peterborough as Martin came out of the box, or that was going to be off to the races for Ray. But he got clipped up by Martin, who is just coming out of the box, and ran into him there. So just some bad timing on the Toros' part. Young is going to take this draw against Butchner. Trying to dump it into the zone. That goes behind the net. Trying to win that battle from behind the goal. Goes back to the line for Spencer Riggs. Riggs' shot got blocked. That gets a chance to back up the other way. The only one back is Liam Stevenson. They've got Brown going to the net as well, but it's a shot on goal and gets covered up by Poirier. Face-off was off to the right of Poirier again. From behind the net, it's going to get taken away. Out to the slot area, kept in. Good job to keep it in by Robinson from the line. But now, here comes Crab to flip it up. Kept in by Ducey, and Butchner went for a shot. Butchner went for the shot. Here comes Brown. Brown tried to get out, got just enough. There's a tip on goal, and it's in the net. I believe Butchner got the last tip on that and put it into the goal out in front of the net. So Peterborough are going to finally solve their Poirier problem and go up 1-0. Butchner was waiting out in front and got just enough of that tip on it to put it past Poirier. And we've got our first goal of the game. It took us all the way to the third period. Here comes a chance for Ducey to keep it alive. Back in behind the net. Trying to throw it up in front here for a chance. He's got it, it's tangled up. And comes over here to the side on the right end. Here comes Wenzel back. Not going to get it out. Here comes a chance. Backhanded by Ducey on net and wide. Through the crease area. Bonello trying to get to it. And can't get it out of his own hand, but now they will. No, they tried to get it up there for Bonello, but the pass was broken up. Thrown to the goal. Good read. Trying to clear it out, and they do. Robinson's got to go back here to get it. In his own end. Gets it over here to the side for Ducey. Starting it up. A lead pass is trying to bring it in, and that's Wolf coming in. Wolf is trying to shoot, and couldn't pull the trigger. Chance to clear it out. Kept in by Ducey from the line. Ducey, shot! Trying to get tipped. Wolf tried to get a stick on it. Clark tried to pick it up behind the net now. Still 7 minutes left to go here in period number 3. Clark, a shot! Stopped there by Poirier, whose hand stands his ground. 7:33 left here in the third. 1-0 Peterborough, a goal moments ago by Butchner. Here comes another shot, and it's trying to jump in on net, and Poirier is able to cover it. South was coming off now to the right of the Toros end. Takes a feet and wins it back. Couldn't get it out at first. It's in now for Bonello. Bonello from his own end will start it with a dump pass into the corner. Racing after that and behind the goal to try and scoop it up. He's got it from behind the net. They went for the wraparound. Peterborough scooped that up. A chance to come out here for Butchner. Butchner stripped off the puck, trying to go with it and get it out of their own end, but couldn't go. Martin with some nice moves. Martin comes in, but he'll lose it, and it comes free and not out. Good job to keep it alive there by Shartner from the line. And that's Brown again here. Brown kicked out. Here comes the chance. Trying to go after it. There was Courier, and it was too far out. He had it swept away from him at the last minute, and now it's offside. Off was just outside the blue line now. Trying to dump it in there was Ray. As they're back here through center. Tries to Crab. Crab tried to pick that puck up, got interfered with. Ray tries to make his way through. Along with Nolte, he gets kicked in. Here come the Pete's up over the line. Some nice moves. Looking for a shot. That didn't hit the net. Coming around the boards now. As that is Pierce throwing one on goal and gets covered up there by Poirier. In the Toros end, Pierce turns around. Pierce's shot couldn't get tipped in front, and the Toros get the chance to clear. And they'll snap it off the boards and down the ice. It's going to be a rolling puck. It won't be enough for icing. Back in their own end it comes. For Peterborough, they'll start it up there for Braden Ray. Around the boards there for Nolte as he tries to keep it alive. Kept in here from the line. Back in behind the net it goes. Crab tried to go after that loose puck as CJ Howard tried to keep it in. That's going over the stick. It comes here for Wolf. Wolf isn't going to shoot. Good play there by Dabrowski, stuck to him. Throw it away here for Crab. That is Piers who can't throw it up in front. We're approaching the last minute of play of the third. Only 2 goals here in the game, both of them coming here in the third period. One by Butchner and one by Brown, both by Peterborough. From their own end. Looking to get it up. That's off the stick. Trying to find it. There was Haberling as he backhanded it behind the goal. Around the boards it goes. They went for a pass for Reed. As that's in the feet area. Turning one to the net. Trying to get there was Haberling and couldn't get there. Up through center to try and poke it in. Peterborough get that again. 30 seconds left to go here in period number 3. Turnaround shot. Bondi couldn't get it to the net. And away comes Peterborough out of their own end. Let up and brought in by Miller, who's going end to end. Miller's shot is in on goal and covered by Poirier. Face-off now is coming off to the right of the goal. They're going to shoot one from the net, right in front of the goal, and that gets swept away. Bonello chips it out. That's going to do it here for the game. A very, very strong performance by Logan Poirier in the goal. He made some key saves in those first 2 periods, and even some key saves in the third, but there was 2 that he couldn't do anything about, as Butchner and Brown were able to score on him, and Peterborough will leave the record with a 2-0 victory. Thank you for watching. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.